Hey everybody, welcome back to the Meek Informant. I'm Eric.
And I'm Nick.
Hooray, Nick. So this is Swiss round 1 of an old Elemental Championship. Nick, do you know when this happened? What the date was?
February, might have been early March. I can look through the Grand Unified Calendar.
Oh, we have one of those.
Yeah,
it was a while ago, February or March. So what was the meta like? What had just come out? Like the Unicorn Pack?
Yeah, I think the Unicorn. Yeah, because Mike is actually playing support of the Unicorn here, so it was shortly after that the Unicorn Pack came out.
But no Crane Pack, no for the Empire.
Right.
No RRG 3 updates worth errata on those cards and stuff, right?
Yes, yeah. So Tadaka was still old Tadaka. Restoration of Balance was still old Resto. This took place April 13th, looks like.
Okay, all right.
And actually, no, I think that is actually after the erratas.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. Because, yeah.
So
one of the people in here had moved off of Tadaka for their restricted list card.
Got it. So we've got Mike on the left and Chuck on the right. YNS support of the Unicorn Lion versus Mountains Anvil Castle. So let's get started. I think the players are going to be doing their mulligans and shuffling for a bit. So, what is there to say about this? What does Dragon have to do here to beat Lion?
Not die.
Not die.
I think that's basically it. Like, Lion can gas themselves out trying to break the Dragon box. But in the meantime,
to be fair, he gets around
hope
one.
You don't die. I think that's basically
it's
it.
Not the worst thing.
Okay, so.
But a lot of the punch from that you used to be able to gas them out with was like Resto.
Nick, do you need to program what my role
now they
and
just
stuff
drop
is?
in
Nick,
the Shinjo Ambusher and say no.
Right. Even without the errata,
what?
Shinjo Ambusher
he
changes this matchup a lot.
Nick,
from what it used to
do you
be.
need to actually program my role because I'm on a jank roll?
So
do you need to put in my role
because
I'm on
a different role? This is after the errata, so
I'm on Unicorn's pack.
Resto immediately won't flip. No, actually did the errata mattered because it was on reveal before they could play their Shinjo Ambushers.
Right, yeah. And obviously, same thing for Upholding Authority, and there's nothing really else in there Mike cares about. Probably Shameful Display to a certain extent, but yeah. Right. Chuck is on Keeper of Water, not the good old Seeker of Void, so only one Void Province to worry about, and really cool probably Midnight Rebels for Water.
Right.
Although that doesn't make sense for Dragon, actually, right?
Yeah, unless you... Yeah, it didn't really. I played with it for a little bit just for that first turn.
You're going first.
Play nothing, like Naked Pass, and then if they hit it, you just get a free bow. But it's not very useful after that, especially since on turn 2 you tend to want to buy like a 5-coster or a 4-coster.
Yep.
So probably not going to see Midnight Rebels.
Yeah, might see it on Mike's side because he doesn't really want to buy his bigger bodies. He just wants to charge them.
Right. So Chuck's got Targaryen card backers. But they're dragons.
Pretty
so
sweet.
It makes sense.
It counts, yeah.
Dragons. Ooh, the respectful tap.
Chuck trusting Mike not to cheat.
That's not...
More fool he.
Ill-advised. So we see a Way of the Lion in Mike's hand.
Yeah, Way of the Lion hand-to-hand and something else.
Couldn't quite catch what he pitched.
I think it was a second Way of the Lion. I could...
Alright, we've got Chuck pitching 3 on his provinces. Nicely side. See Master Alchemist shuffling in there. Can see the rest of them.
Saw a Spot Gloss yoke. Not...
Mitsu.
Yeah, Mitsu.
Spot Gloss Yukuni would be cool. I'd take that. Although, man, they have done quite a few promos for those champions.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
Reprieve. Seal the
Probably
dragon.
enough.
Assassination.
Assassination. That's a pretty good one in this matchup because
Yeah.
Mike's deck can play
Derek,
a
are
fair
we good to
number
start?
of smaller people.
Chuck's keeping all those.
Derek.
That poor
Derek, are we
dead
good to start?
crane.
Ready? Yep.
Brought low.
Suko.
Okay, we've got
And here we see the
Mitsu,
flip.
Imperial Storehouse, Kitsuki Investigator, and my Mystic on Chuck's side. Matsusuko, Obstinate Recruit coming out. Favorable Ground, and another my Mystic. And Chuck playing the Investigator with 2 Fate.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense because hitting the dragon's hand, or the lion's hand is going to be big.
Yeah, if you can start disassembling the Way of the Lions, that's really good. Because it tends to be like just get to the box and then spend 3 Way of the Lions and then say goodnight.
Yep. Chuck, after Mike passed in Dynasty, cycles out that storehouse.
I like to hold those. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or not. So we see 5 bids, 3, 4.
I prefer it too.
Pre-conflict 2.
Yeah, it's a good stall action, and
Pre-conflict
the
my
+1 can be
first,
helpful sometimes depending on where it is.
Yeah, I would like to declare conflict. Sure.
So we're seeing Earth. So is Mike on Keeper? No, he's.
Earth.
Seems good.
What was that?
He's Keeper of Water. That is Vassal Fields.
Oh. So no upholding.
You have first action.
And Mike defends with the... Okay.
I'll vassal, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Chuck,
little-
Chuck defends.
Little
Interesting.
strange. You'd think you'd want to get that thing in a political conflict. He doesn't have a favorable or anything. Charging out Matsusuko.
Yep. Ah, that's why. He had a mountain.
That makes more sense. So mountain does not fall. Down to 1 Fate.
I'll activate Suko. Is that two? My next card I play is
Mike tapped Matsusuko here, so he is more
Using
honorable.
her ability.
Yep.
Yep.
So then, is it the next event or the next card you play costs 2 less?
Yep. Next card you play costs 2 less.
That is, it's good to have that the universal discount instead of just like the next event. This makes it a lot stronger.
Yeah, it's huge. Drop a cheap conflict character or something like that.
Okay, we see a sword. Chuck going up to 3 on top of 6.
So this prevents the break, but now he just moves
Favorabling.
Suko out. Yep.
Seems
Chuck
worth it.
will win. Oh, no. Mike can still win just by bowing his box here.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Or yeah, just to get the ring effect, which is an earth ring. That's worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well then, no, because Chuck can just bow his box back.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Bonsai.
Bonsai will do it then.
Ah. Yep.
You're at 6 and a 3.
Then he can box up to 7.
Assassination, nice.
Oh. Yep.
That
Let him
hit-
invest a bit.
That was a good one. That hurts.
Now he still has options in his hand, though, right? Well, not really. He's got the Shinjo Ambusher and nothing else, so...
Yep, that hurts for Mike.
Cards of him.
I think.
5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and because he's going first, we'll see if Chuck sees this play, but what he could do is pass his conflict opportunity, and
So there's a Shinjo Ambusher. Pass a conflict opportunity. Wait for Mike to do something else and then get the free attack on the end.
go last with that investigator because it can...
Hand to hand.
Interesting. Okay, yep.
So now
2 to
he's
3.
down to 2. Yeah, 3 to 2. Is it 3? The Ambusher's 3 strength?
No, it's 2, but he boxed it up to 3.
Got it. This is it's a lot. It's a heavy investment on the very first conflict. Not breaking.
It
here
is a
either,
lot,
right?
but Earthring's big, and I don't know that Mike. What did he use that he needs later? Because Bonsai's kind
High
of
kick.
just.
He just discarded a high kick. That is awesome.
I guess he did.
I love that.
High kick, which is not that good in this matchup because Mike can just ready for battle it, and he has nothing else that's going to bow his people. So there's nothing else to use.
Okay.
Right. Not whatever. So it doesn't really hurt too bad for Chuck to have discarded that. Am I,
Exactly.
That's my perception of that.
Good hit.
If that was a mountain, that would hurt, or something like that.
Yeah. Although I'd be surprised. I mean, can he run? He has 13 influence, right? He's running the. You can see someone kick the camera.
Yeah, it's just the guys moving the table. So just the tables at turn 4, the plastic kind, and we had the tripod set up. Oh no, the whole floor is like a.
The floor is a little bouncy. Yeah.
It's like a plywood box.
I don't know if you've been there before, but
I have.
Yep. Yeah. The whole thing bounces a little bit every time somebody walks by, so there might be some instability with these ones, but.
Okay, so Tsuko's coming back in for a political void.
Yep, political void, and he is all right. So he's going to spend his
investigating.
fate ring,
putting it on fire.
Just fine.
Ready for battle. Fallen in battle.
Those are good cards.
For shame. Captive
I think
audience.
the captive. Yeah.
What is the full art underneath the for shame?
Strength in numbers.
Okay, and white line. Yeah, captive. Definitely captive, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Although
out of
fallen in
all
battle,
these-
fallen in battle could. That's only a military conflict though, so.
Correct. Yeah, so it's not going to be relevant here. And if you ditch the captive, then he can't make it a military. So.
Right.
Which even if he could, all that it would do is win him the ring. It doesn't even get him the break, because we know just from looking at this, he doesn't have enough to get to the break.
So is that captive? Yeah.
Yep, pitching the captive I think makes sense. And now he's going to get to swing back with a fire ring, I guess. Honor his own guy.
Seal
Not bad.
the dragon.
Yep, so now he's winning. He knows there is nothing that Mike can do about this because he just saw his entire hand. Oh, I guess he could. No, he can't send him home, right? Because the
Strength
glory
and-
on the investigator is 2, right?
Yep. So he's playing a strength in numbers. So it does. It's 2-2. Right?
No, because
Tsuko?
strength in numbers is number of people at the conflict more than the opponent's
that.
glory.
Can you bring that card up?
We're gonna go fire. Go political. We're gonna go.
I can
While
indeed.
While
Yeah.
you're attacking player, choose a defending character with glory X or lower. Move X. X is equal to the number of attacking characters. So couldn't have done that.
Yeah, and he only had 1.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, he shouldn't have won that ring.
Would you,
Man, cheat.
break fix?
Cheating, Mike. Read your cards.
You're on keeper.
I'm on
You're on what?
Then
you're on support, yeah.
Mike
Firing,
gets Art of
political
War, which
attack
is
back.
about the best possible.
Would you like to do the fire?
Yeah.
Yep.
I will.
Chuck gonna honor the investigator, I imagine. Yep.
Yep. So yeah, that strength in numbers was illegal,
Conflict yours.
Mike.
That was
We
my
see
second.
you.
Yep. So now we're in cleanup. Yep.
Okay.
I'll claim favor.
Hiding on stream, playing cards. Grabbing the favor.
Comes off.
Yep.
Should
Also
not have
shouldn't
done that. Right. Yeah, this whole game is a little warped, right? Because of that one.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's on Chuck too, right? You gotta.
Although to be fair, I would rather have my opponent use it there for that void ring than on the stronghold when they
Sure.
can send home my, Mitsu or whatever before I
Yeah.
can void fist them. So,
Yeah.
and Mitsu
Mitsu, what?
lived. The Mitsu's still sitting there in the province.
That's true. Mitsu is still there, and he's about to come out, I think.
He does only have 8 fate, which is not a ton.
Yeah, but
Uji.
play it and well. So the alchemist is good too,
Yeah.
and he's got a
Mike-
reprieve in hand.
Oh god, Mike flopped Uchiaki.
That's not great.
Yeah, that is not great.
Looks like we're gonna see the
Going
Shomon.
for the 3/3.
Huh.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I don't.
I'd say Mitsu or the alchemist, but
Yeah, I mean, the Alchemist is like what, a +2, or -2 to Mike's side of the board, right? Because he could have hit Ujiaki with it or something, but
3, 4, 5, 6,
Right.
7,
I don't know.
5.
Or covert with Mitsu to get Ujiaki out of there.
9 to 9.
So we saw like a 4
Yeah, that
bit, I
would be
think.
big.
5 to 4, because we saw an honor pop up on Chuck's side. I think.
Interesting.
Conflict. My first.
Huh. I wonder why. He
Why?
wanted to make sure he
why
was
low bid there?
6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He brought him back up to tied in honor.
Oh, sorry. That should probably come out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I guess all Mike's more honorable stuff is off.
Right.
Political.
If he has much more. I mean, Tsuko, right? But she's gone.
With
Yeah, I can't think of too much that Mike plays that is
Shaman's my
reliant
character's
on
dishonored,
being
he
more
takes it, and
honorable.
then he gets to stand, right?
So
That's
Senior
kind of a
Province,
weird one.
It is a, what was that?
Meditations.
Meditations.
That's a good hit.
Not in this instance, since the. Oh,
No,
good for
'cause
Chuck.
yeah, good for
Yeah.
Chuck because it's blank.
Right, the investigator has no fate on it. Although it will probably see a reprieve in a little bit here. Because I know we've seen.
Yeah,
at least
but
one
reprieve's
there.
really nice in this matchup because it is safe.
Sure.
5.
Yeah.
All right. So 5
Thinking.
to 5,
That's
I
interesting.
believe.
So he's going to defend with Ujiaki.
What's your political? Actually,
5 to 5.
5, 6. Yep.
5, 6.
6 should be 6 on
okay.
Chuck's side.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
You're first.
Yep. First section.
I see a court games in his hand, and he pitches the favor right there with Ujiaki,
And an Ivory Cube.
and flips 2 cards he can't put into this conflict.
Oof.
So I'm gonna bring these.
Interesting.
Yep.
So he's gonna put
Conflict?
Yep.
All right. Exciting.
those
So
2
5,
in.
6,
Okay, so
7.
this is he's gonna kill that investigator right here.
He's going to try, but the reprieve's here. Right? He's going to be able to reprieve.
True. Yeah, if Chuck sees it.
All right. If Chuck doesn't
A lot
catch,
of people forget what the text on Makoto is. But
Yeah, what is it? Kodo Makoto?
Court games here?
Sure.
Yep.
I will choose
Court
to
games
dishonor
to
the-
dishonor.
Yep.
And it needs to win. A Kodo Makoto needs to win, right? After this character wins a conflict.
Correct.
Choose a participating courtier.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you just dishonor Makoto. That's -1. Okay, then you're not winning. All right.
So dishonored on the
Four shames.
the
Looks like
mystic.
the yep,
We're seeing a for shame.
plays a for shame. He should
Take the
choose
dishonor.
dishonor and move the dishonor. Yep, there it is. Moved it on to Shomon.
Yeah, definitely.
That was good.
And reprieve.
Okay, so he does see it coming, so he plays the reprieve.
Which can't get hand to hand
Can't
because
get it.
it's a political.
There's a captive in his hand, though.
There is, and there it is, captive.
Turns into
Yep.
military.
Yep.
That is
All right.
not as good. So he has a second reprieve
Yeah,
in his
that's
hand too.
So now I'm 3.
Okay.
Chuck has
All right.
another reprieve. So he will
Well,
unfortunately.
but is it worth using the second reprieve here?
Hurricane.
Right.
I don't know.
So let's say
what was that?
I reprieve here.
Hurricane punch.
Your action.
Just to cantrip. Oh no! It's military now, so he's up to 5.
Yeah, but I don't think he. Oh, he can box to 7.
There's the My Mystic
Okay.
to pop the reprieve away.
7.
If he can now Void Fist the Akodo Makoto.
Oh, the obstinate recruit leaves play because it.
1, 2, 3,
He's
4, 5, 6, 7.
Less honorable because of the captive. So box or Void Fist. All right, box gets him up to 7, so he's winning.
So he's winning. He's
Can't
avoiding the
find the 7.
Makoto effect.
Weight line plus 1.
It's a
and
spin
Way
down,
of the
guys.
Lion.
Go to 11.
That will do it. I don't know that there's too much he can do. I mean, he definitely can't even get to a void fit.
So he's
Yeah, Void Fist strength. He needs a lot more pump.
2 from the thing.
Yeah.
Did he not investigate like immediately? He should have investigated right away.
That's a good point. He was kind of playing defensively around the Makoto kill, and he had the time there while it was still political
Right.
to.
Right. The
do
first
the
action window should have been investigate.
Yep.
When you're attacking political and you get a chance immediate, like if they don't immediately switch it.
Yeah, unless you're doing it to prevent something that is about to happen.
Which in this case was what? Ujiaki was there. Nothing was
Right, but
happening.
he
That you could
Ujiaki
stop.
first action. So,
Right.
yeah.
Mikado, roll him up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah,
Bowed
Mike
and
kills-
dies.
Again,
Oof.
I don't
Chuck.
think that matters.
Yeah,
Well,
he could have avoided it though.
Once he got rid of that reprieve,
mistakes were made.
it didn't
Okay.
matter, right? Because if you play the second
Big
reprieve,
conflict,
it stops it
roll
from
first.
dying now, and then it just dies at the end of the round.
Oh yeah, sure.
conflict.
He needed to get out of that
Yeah.
conflict or get Makoto Makoto out of there.
Yep. Yeah, and he had the Void Fist on top of his hand too.
Right, but if he first action investigated and got rid of the flip, the
No
captive,
defenders.
that would have been
Yep.
much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charge.
Charging.
Charging the the Rhino.
That's 6.
The,
He's gonna break.
what is it called? The unicorn?
Yeah,
Ivory Kingdom's unicorn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's gonna break and go right to his next conflict.
This is a pilgrimage, right? So he's got a
A box state.
tattooed wanderer out.
Yep. So
Uh,
he's got to get to he is up to 8 now.
8-2.
What can Chuck do here? He's played one card. He could play another that buffs the Tattooed Wanderer, which I don't see in his hand.
He
I don't
doesn't
see
have any
buffs
hurricane
in there,
punches.
so he
He's
can't
got a-
Void Fist.
Right. Well, the Void Fist, he needs to play another card, right?
Well,
Ooh.
and it would have to get his
So,
monk to
hold on,
3
we
skill.
gotta-
Yeah.
I win the military conflict. I trigger.
Oh, 'cause
unicorn,
YNS.
So I get a military conflict.
Yep.
Next,
That was
I will
kind of wasteful,
activate
too.
Watering. Yep. To stand Ujiaki.
Yeah, so then he stands Ujiaki and he gets to swing in military immediately.
Before
And I know he has a Way of the Lion in hand, so he has 6 here.
I'm gonna play.
Why did he bow it?
That's
Oh, first he's
Oh,
doing
He's
a
backing
Spoils
up,
of
so
War.
yeah, do some
that card's
spells.
super not busted.
It's actually kind of not.
No, it's not. I'm just busting your balls, but
Yep, doing everything in proper order.
Slash hitch. Fallen battle.
Yep.
Discarding a Fallen in battle.
Now I think we're good.
Which seems fine.
So
Yeah.
now I'll declare my next conflict.
I mean, he could have paid a fate to kill that Tattooed Wanderer.
That would have been not worth it. It's dying anyway, right?
Yeah,
It's already
exactly.
bowed.
Pilgrimage
not.
is broken.
Oh, yes, yes.
And yep, that is broken, and we go directly to the next conflict.
And that is longer.
And we
Along the River of Gold.
Oh,
Showing 3.
Yeah, I'm
good eye.
3 to 3.
Not bad here. It's a +2. No, it's a +2 if you flip them. Never mind.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
that was
bad
no.
here.
Military Ujiaki's
You
a
know
40,
what?
right? So
Yep.
Shoman
Yeah,
defending
because of that Ivory Ivory Kingdom's unicorn switches it to.
to mill. Yeah. So 3-3.
Yep.
So
There's a seal.
Legion
One.
1.
There's a
Kick it.
ready for
Legion of
battle.
One.
Legion of 1. Okay, I was like confused.
Yep. So that shuts off Void Fist because now he's a 9.
Yeah, this keeps
That's
happening,
3
right?
breaks.
Like Chuck
Wow.
starts to get set up for stuff, and then Mike
Yeah,
is like,
the
"Yeah,
Void
no,
Fist is just too slow.
Yeah, pitch them both.
it is. It's really rough against Lion." Wow. So he is just 2 breaks. No, I thought it was 3.
Clean up.
Yep.
Yeah, he never got through that Vassal Fields, but that is still a big turn, given all the resources that Chuck spent to try to keep that Investigator around, and then it just died anyway.
Right.
That
I'll keep them circle.
First player.
Okay.
he
So
still
restart.
has the Mitsu sitting there.
Yeah, and I think that he has to play it now because soon. I'm assuming he's got Sacred Sanctuary under his stronghold. He must.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
It's
yep. I
likely
would
that
think
we'll
so.
even see like a dupe of Mitsu at this point. Which you don't want.
To 11 money.
Might want another like a Uke. Nice. Don't enough fate for a Uke.
So I'm just trying to keep a clean board state.
No,
so
no
again,
problem.
Mike.
9.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mike has Ujiaki here as well.
Yep.
Short of Cloud, I don't know if anything that
Prodigy.
we
Oh,
can do to stop it.
Swordsmith.
Oh, God.
Open up Prodigy.
So Mike has a guaranteed ability to charge in Totori.
Totori.
With the Ujiaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
That's-
buy out those two. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Chuck looking grim for Chuck here. So Mitsu with 2 fate.
Berserker with 1.
There's a Matsu
Berserker.
Berserker.
Fate many still.
Yep.
Pass.
Just dumb numbers on that one.
Pass.
Yep.
And
Wow, but
passing
yeah,
first.
it's basically 4 with the with Yoji no Shu.
1, 2,
Oh yeah, no, it's really strong.
Yeah, it's great.
5 bids.
And let's see if we did 5 bids. Yep.
Third reprieve.
No honor changing hand.
2 fight-ons. And a Finger of Jade.
Problem with the fight-ons is
pre-conflict,
Mike's
yeah.
deck doesn't really rely much on bowing you,
Conflict.
and he's going to send you home instead, and fight-on doesn't work unless you're bowed.
Well, so he's got a Finger of Jade for the send home. Although it'll probably get hand-to-handed first.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I
but
don't
the
know.
thing,
Yeah,
the
there's
thing
one
that
hand-to-hand in Mike's hand,
I'll declare
so
conflict.
the
maybe
thing
2.
that the fight-on does for Chuck is it allows him. Well, he's going second. I was going to say he can attack for free, get a break, and start to catch up while still defending.
Battlefields.
Right.
He might. They might allow him to
three,
kind of turn
6,
things
7.
around here. This is back at the Vassal Fields now, coming in with Ujiaki and the Matsu Berserker and Favor for 7. Military Fire. And Chuck, do we see an indication of his defense yet?
I don't think so. I think he's deciding on how much he wants to commit. He does have 2 monks, 3 force. He'd have to play 2 cards to be able to send Ujiaki home. So Ujiaki can go off regardless.
Yeah, so this is where Fight On is good because, right, Mitsu
Alright, you have first
can
action.
defend this, make it harder, cost Mike some resources, and then when he gets to
I'll
box,
activate Ujiaki.
he can still use the react ability, the reaction to on Mitsu, and then fight him on in, and get him in 3 conflicts this turn.
Yeah, that's true. Not a bad thing. So we see Ujiaki flipped. Yep,
Okay.
that
Another
looks pretty
Berserker.
obvious.
So this is really nasty for
6,
Chuck,
7,
but
9,
at least it's not in this box, right?
Right. Yeah.
Sword.
6.
Not quite sure why he's
1
putting this in
card.
now.
He's playing cards.
Oh, for Void Fist.
The Void Fist. Yep. And it also means that
Okay.
when
Dishonor
he...
event.
For shame.
yeah, he should bow here. He has a fight on. He should bow
He has
here.
2 fight on, so he should bow probably. Although does Mike play Censures? He's dishonoring. him.
Oh,
That's painful
that's huge.
because
Yeah.
it's 3. Yeah, he has no way to get that back either, right? So it's 3 strength in this conflict, the next, and the one after that.
I don't know if
And it makes his Void Fist so much harder to use. Okay, so he's reconsidering. Yeah, I think you have to bow here.
Okay.
Feels bad, but
Yeah,
with the fight ons in hand,
Yep. Okay,
you
so,
just
yeah,
bow.
Fortune is still.
right.
Yep. Okay.
fight on.
So fight on.
Then he does fight on.
Mike.
So yeah, you can tell Mike hasn't seen it too much.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty recent
So
that this was a new addition
So
to
18.
Dragon.
Yep.
Chuck has 1 more fate, so he can fight on 1 more time.
You probably have Void Fist in hand,
So
don't you?
5 to 18
Chuck's
still.
number is incorrect. He's actually at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll pass.
Okay.
4,
Because he was
5, 6,
he put that down to 3.
8.
Or no, yeah,
8.
8. He's 8. Yep. So his number is incorrect. I
It's
hope
way-
he's not playing off.
Well, no.
It's
'cause
way
he's not
below
dishonored.
though. It's way below. Yeah, I
So
think he's
you're
counting again. There you go.
4,
4,
5, 6.
Okay,
5,
good.
6.
Oh yeah, good point.
Box for 7, 8.
Yeah.
So actually, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah, 8
good.
and tutorial
It's not though. I mean, he can
Yeah, I'm
Void
still
Fist.
Okay, I'm gonna ready for
What's his
battle.
face out of there? Yeah. Send
Ready
him
for
home.
battle. Keeps it standing,
Ooh.
which is actually
And he can
probably
just
what
move
he
it back in
wanted.
with favorable.
Oh, he's got
He can
favorable.
move it back in with favorable. Yeah.
Well, Mitsu can recur the Void Fist, right? So
My 8.
Well, I'm at 11.
That's true.
You're at 11.
I'm about to be back up to 18.
down to 11.
And you're coming at fast.
Not
And he's
breaking
no
the
longer
Vassal.
breaking, so it puts it on Mike to do something now.
Right.
It's not bad.
Right now, I'm not breaking it.
I will pass.
Yeah, I think I would just
Now I
pass here if I
favorable.
were. What's he doing? Is he pulling out or he's going back in?
Favorable back in, recurring the Void Fist, putting it in the wrong spot.
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, Mitsu can do that.
Puts it at the
Yeah.
bottom of his deck.
Wow, that is big. So yeah, now it's not breaking, and he doesn't have to swing back with Totori.
Down to 11. He's bringing a Way of the
Does have
Lion
a yep.
hand
Yep.
to hand. Do the hand to hand now, right? Get rid of the sword.
Actually, I think
Or the Finger of
you
Jade.
might get rid of the Finger of Jade, and then because he has strength in numbers in
12. Sorry, 12.
Yeah, he's gonna send him home, right? And
That's relevant because that's breaking.
Yeah.
on box, hopefully. Like I'm assuming he's gonna try. Oh, he's got another
Oh,
finger.
that's-
Chuck has a second Finger of Jade in his hand, but not enough fate
But
to
only
fight on
one
and
fate.
do that.
Exactly. Yeah. He's gonna have to make a swing with Showman, which he may not want to do, but I don't know that there's much choice
Well, what is he
because you need to
forcing?
get another fate.
Oh, the fate.
I mean, I don't get the double fire ring off.
Well, everybody's
All right, so
bowed
Mike
now.
held
Besides,
the Way of the Lion there. That's interesting.
Yes. I'm gonna fire ring.
Mike has
Okay,
no
no,
way.
I thought he was gonna break there. Yeah.
Mike has no way of getting the force into this next conflict though, because everyone's bowed.
Yeah, that's well. Okay, yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
think he's
looking
kind of
at it,
out
he
of gas. Unless
Maybe.
he has a sneaky conflict character that he can drop in. What's the forfeit one? The angry guy?
Anakazu.
Yeah, Anakazu could win the game for him.
Your meditations are right now, so
He could. I don't see him when he flips through his hand, so we'll have to see.
It's an
Ooh.
appalling.
No defenders.
yep.
Yeah, and he's breaking.
Let me do things.
What do we? Okay, putting a reprieve on. Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't. Well, because now his hand is down to one-ofs, so there's a lot less value in it.
Well, he wasn't gonna hit the reprieve though.
I would hit 2x reprieve.
Even if there's a
I mean, out of
fight
that
on,
hand, it's in there.
there's a fight on right before the box. I don't know. Seems dumb. Well, whatever. Seems like a not perfect play.
Yep.
That's fair.
Province boards first.
Yeah, the fight on might have been good enough that you feel okay leaving the reprieves in, or even you
Yeah,
leave
there
the
goes the fight
reprieves
on,
in.
right? He makes the fight on more appealing,
One
almost.
undefended.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? If you're comparing
you
one
should've
fight on
left
to
the-
one reprieve, you really want to like, hey, look, 2 reprieves. Take these, please.
Anakazu.
Yeah,
Hey, there
no,
he
that's
is.
a good point. And there's Anakazu. So he's now a 6/6.
He's gonna,
So he's going to be swinging with 8.
Do you have a Legion of
yeah,
One in your hand?
which is
Legion 1, it's a
the
flip.
card that could win him the game, right?
But
Yeah. So Mitsu's already been used.
Well,
He is going to be
Mitsu
able to
can.
stand.
Your attack.
Oh, no more fight on, right?
Right, but Sacred Sanctuary will stand him, right?
No.
Oh, it doesn't stand. All right, good. It's not.
I don't believe so. It is. I'm trying to remember. It's they.
Oh yeah, it's ready.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a little
Sacred
while.
Sanctuary is must.
I'm showing
Ready, can't be bowed, and does not bow as a result of resolution.
Ooh, what's he doing?
Why is he doing it with Showman?
Oh,
You go first.
it's dishonored. Mitsu's dishonored.
Nothing.
I'm gonna strengthen numbers and send it home.
Yep, that does it.
How did Mitsu get dishonored?
Good game. That's it, right?
Good luck.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
I
the
thought I
Sentinel.
misplayed that first turn so badly.
Yeah, I'm not quite
Oh,
sure.
double fire, or because Mike did still win the fire ring, so he sent Mitsu. He dishonored Mitsu with that.
Needed his-
Okay,
That's where it was.
just with the fire.
Yeah.
I
ring.
think you spend too much
that
faith
attack on the
I
Vassal.
think if you
Right.
so I think if you just don't play
Yeah.
Wow.
don't play all those attachments and you just
I mean,
make the
right.
fate,
It
you're just
seemed like
I
he,
lose
like
one
Mike was out of
province.
gas there, but
I'm
there was
fine
the
losing
threat of that one
Vassal
card,
Fields.
right?
Because
And you had the fate to play it.
If Mitsu's got 3 or
Yep.
4 fate, then you just
So
start.
leaving yourself open to. What's the thing's name? I can never remember.
Strengthen
I just
numbers.
hated my friend.
No, the forecaster.
Mitsu, Investigator, Imperial Palace.
Anakazu.
Anakazu.
I'm not sold on Shoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got her in here for some other
That
stuff,
big
too.
Ikoma
It's
Daimyo
definitely
just
not
drops
good
out of your
against
hand.
Ikoma
Well, I mean, so
Anakazu.
believe it or not, it actually is because
Got it.
I'm on 3x 4-chain 3x court game.
Anyway,
Yep.
thanks for listening and watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back for. We have
and
all
you
7
got me
rounds
down to
of this
below-
tournament. It's a little bit outdated, but
Run
the play
down
is
to
still
like
good, I
7
think.
out. Which I mean, that
Yeah.
killed.
So hopefully
killed the fruits.
we'll have that out soon, and you'll be able to enjoy it. And,
Also, I think,
thanks
like,
for watching.
I think